for giving way. I think he's making some really important points. I want to just pick out one email, if you'll indulge me for a few seconds. So one constituent who's a trans woman wrote to me and said, quote, "I hope the day my death certificate is eventually issued comes in the far future, but when it does, I want it to be accurate of how I live my life and of who I am." And she went on to say she wants trans people to get married with pride and to be able to rest in peace and to finally stop being the target of a manufactured culture war. Now, I make this point because we don't have any trans people sitting in these seats in the chamber, perhaps some in the gallery. But does the Minister agree with those remarks from my constituent? And hopefully one day we will have trans people sitting in this chamber voting on rights and legislation that does affect them directly.
The points that the member makes, which the Minister will reflect on at the end, are really important. When we hear about those really important times in your life, the idea of not being able to marry as yourself, and oh my God, the pain of having to think about being buried as someone else. Oh my goodness. And how could you not want to fix that so that people can live their lives, marry at those most happy times and the saddest times and be